Katie Janness has been stabbed in Atlanta's Piedmont Park. Her girlfriend Emma calls 911.
Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help.
You said somebody's dead at Piedmont Park?
Yes, sir. Please send help. Please.
That call made a lot of people suspicious. There are moments in this 911 call that don't sit right with some of those who've heard it. But when we look at the words that Emma uses in the call, is this the stress of the moment or is there something darker underneath? This is the start of my look into the unsolved murder of Katie Janness, and we begin with her partner's 911 call. Welcome to Never a Truer Word, where we look at the words that people choose to use to see if they're telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And what I do here is different from anywhere else because I strip away everything apart from the words that are said. Forget rumours, forget guessworks. Let's just focus on the words and use my process of statement investigation to giving you the key to seeing where deception could be, where the truth could lie, and also the motivations of a person. It's a process that I use with investigators, with the media, and with corporate clients to get a deep understanding of what is being said. Now, Katie was killed in Atlanta in 2021. She suffered a brutal stabbing, as did her dog. Right now, it's an unsolved murder, and we're going to listen to her partner Emma's 911 call. Now, when we're looking at 911 calls, there's some things we want to look at for them. Is there a sense of urgency in them? And is there helpful information in them? Helpful to get the help that's needed. The reason that someone calls 911 is to get some help. So we're looking for that. But also we're looking for maybe more suspicious things like storytelling, because this is the first chance, if this is a guilty person making a 911 call, it's the first chance they get to tell their story and to set out the stall and give the impression, make the impression that they want to make. So let's listen in full to Emma's 911 call. What do you notice here?
Atlanta 911, operator 7959. What's the address to your emergency?
Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help.
You said somebody's dead at Piedmont Park?
Yes, sir. Please send help. Please.
All right, yes, ma'am. I'm going to send help to you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right, can I get your name, please?
Emma Clark.
You said, what was your name, ma'am?
Emma.
Emma?
Clark. Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Emma, may I get a callback number?
Oh, my God. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm here, Miss Emma. Where's she at in the park?
She's right near the entrance. I don't know how to explain it to you. Did you just see that? That's my fucking girlfriend. What the fuck? Yes.
All right, hold.
Please, oh my God, dude, she's dead. Like, it's so fun.
All right, I'm about to call Grady, okay?
Please.
Grady EMS, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, Grady, I have one for 1073 Piedmont Avenue Northeast.
You have a call on the line?
Yes, ma'am. Are you still on the line? Okay, I guess she must have disconnected. She said her girlfriend is dead in the park.
Okay. Girlfriend is dead in the park?
Yeah, at Piedmont Park.
Okay, did she advise where at in the park? It's a huge park.
She was saying that she was at the entrance.
Okay, at the entrance. Okay, can we get fire and PD? I'm 915.
Yes, ma'am. I already sent them. Thank you, 915.
What's your operator?
7959.
All right, thank you. We'll have up and route.
All right.
That's the entire 911 call. You might have noticed there that Emma left about a minute before that call ended. But 90 seconds worth of Emma there in that call. So let's dig in to what was happening there. And I asked members of the Never a Truer Word community, what did they notice in that call? Because listen, I'm here all the time giving my opinion, but it's good to get a wide range of opinions. So let's see what some people said about this. Forrest says, Emma starts with a just, yeah, I just was looking for my girlfriend is what she said, which got my radar going. Listen, I say it often, when you hear the word just, it doesn't mean someone's lying, it doesn't mean someone's being deceptive, but dig in. Are they lying? Are they being deceptive? Are they minimising as well? So Forrest was alerted by the word just from Emma very near the start of the call. She states that her girlfriend is dead, and I'm kind of wondering how she is so sure of that. Had she been there for a while, checking her pulse, etc.? Forrest hitting there on what is missing is often very revealing. And you're right, Emma says that she's dead, but doesn't say how. We'll dig into that when we go through the call in detail. Lina says, that's my fucking girlfriend, cursing for pure emphasis or because of anger. So there is something there when she says, that's my fucking girlfriend. Is it emphasis? Is it anger? Is she feeling something inside? If it's anger because she's dead or because of contempt towards her, I think Lina means towards Katie there. Thank you for your comment, Lina. Juan says, questions that came up because there was a lot omitted. So Juan also going on there's a lot missing in this call. Why was she searching in the park? Had she been calling her or had she tracked her phone to the park? Why, if the girlfriend is so visible at the entrance to the park that a passerby notices, was this woman the first one to find her and call 911? Good questions, Juan. No info on her injuries, pulse, breathing. No info on how close she is to the girlfriend physically to know her state. So yeah, lots missing there. Juan also says, did you just see that to the passerby? Indicates that something visible just happened that Emma also would have seen or been involved in. Lindsay says, Emma answers her name and address clearly when asked, which is a plus point in 911 calls. I was just searching for my girlfriend, which is unasked for information. Is Emma story building here? That's one of the things I said to watch out for in 911 is that storytelling element to them. She's dead is blunt. It doesn't soften anything. Is that a positive sign, says Lindsay? Well, when people don't create some softening, when they go full on in the severity of things, quite often that is someone telling the truth without any guilty artifacts around them. But then she doesn't answer the phone number question. Is it redacted? That's a good question, Lindsay. I don't know. I've heard a lot of redacted calls from the police, and normally it's just silence at the part they've redacted it. So Emma didn't seem to pass on the phone number, but we don't know. It might have been redacted. In the answer to someone in the background, did you just see that? That's my fucking girlfriend. That is a depersonalised term. Very odd, Lindsay. That is great. Also suggests she's moved away from the body. Otherwise, she'd have been there as the person approached. So much you can get from 90 seconds, isn't there? Casey says, did you see that? I agree with Lindsay. It's very depersonalised. Also, dead is extremely difficult to recover from. Erica says, so she answers the question, but then goes straight into telling a story, which is what a lot of people noticed. The most important thing not being that her girlfriend appears to be deceased, because that's not the first thing she mentions. It's the fact she was searching for her, but that she was searching just, she says, because I couldn't find her qualifier, not that she was missing. She does not say her girlfriend was missing. We'll dig into that when we go through it word by word. She doesn't actually state she found her girlfriend at the park or dead. Rather, she is there and dead. I noticed that as well. We'll talk about that when we do it later. Did you just see that? That's my girlfriend. Tone change there too. The other person sounds more shocked. Now, we can't ever say how we will react when we hit with things that are unimaginable, really. But there is a tone change. There really is a tone change where she talks to the person who's seen, I'm guessing, Katie, very differently to the way that she talks to the operator dispatcher. What is it they just saw? A person on the ground from far away could be anything, but it sounds like they've seen something obvious from afar. She asks for help, she does, but doesn't ask them to hurry. No calling the girlfriend by name or even a term of endearment. How do you know she's dead? This again is the things that are missing from this call. Not breathing, purple bleeding. Do you even want to check? No helpful info provided to the dispatcher. Doesn't know how to explain it. Is that where she's at? Is that leakage? Interesting line that she used there. Well, you already said entrance. She did say she was at the entrance. How did you get inside? Inside the entrance, a few hundred feet up the hill would be a random example. It's so fucked is the only semblance of emotion or thought. That and it is usage of dislike. So that's when she says, did you see that? There's no description again. This other person is losing it as if there's a major scene or something. She repeats the name of the park twice. What people repeat can be very important. Entrance, dead girlfriend. There is so much missing from this call that stands out a lot for me. So we're going to go through the call line by line and word by word. And I'll give you my take on what I see in that 911 call. Plus, some of the discrepancies that have been noticed there, and I will notice as well. Emma's spoken about them, so we will hear Emma's reasoning for some of the things that we heard in that 911 call. Do you ever feel you're not getting the full story? This 911 call is not the full story. It's happening to us all the time. So, guard yourself against it. Sign up for this channel because this is all about letting you see the bigger picture through hearing the world with new ears. Subscribe to the channel or follow it. It means you get regular episodes like this showing you how to analyse someone's words to understand what is really being said. And I'm on a mission to share this with as many people as possible, and you can help do that too. If you like this, it helps it get out to more people. If you comment or you share it once more, it helps this get out to more people. The more you do that, the more people learn this skill. It's a great way to change the world. Also, the more you like, share, subscribe, it helps me dig deeper. It helps me analyse further, and it helps me do more episodes like this. So please get on board. Let's share this with as many people as possible. Okay, are you ready as we go word by word into that 911 call? It starts with Atlanta 911. What's the address of your emergency? And Emma says, sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. So what's the address of your emergency? Straight off the back, and this is reassuring, she gives the address. I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. She probably doesn't know the exact street address or zip code or anything like that, but she has really zoned that in. So that is helpful information, and it directly answers the question that she was asked. She does start with sir, which is a polite term. Now, sometimes we will see in 911 calls, when it's a person who's guilty, they use very polite terms and try and get themselves on the side of the police, i.e. not to raise any eyebrows or get people's backs up or anything like that, to be really polite. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think this is potentially the way Emma talks. Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. Maybe she's showing a little bit of respect. Maybe she is trying to get the police on side a little bit to get some help there. But there are no signs that she's overly laying on this politeness to try and get the police on side here in this call. But I do want you to notice she's called the guy sir here. Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend. Now, we've got the use of that word just, and trust me, I always get hundreds of comments about just when I do something like this. I say just all the time, and I'm not lying, I'm not deceptive. And normally, every time I mention just, I say just is a red flag for deception. It doesn't prove someone's lying, but what to do is dig in around that just and see if there is deception or minimizing happening here. And I think there is minimizing happening here. I just was searching for my girlfriend. Was she just doing that, or is she just trying to put the focus into, I was just searching for my girlfriend? Was there something else going on here? Well, look, there really probably was. She doesn't say why she was searching for her girlfriend at all. She doesn't say what was leading to her searching for her girlfriend. Now, that could be really important information. If you've been searching for her for 5 hours and then you found her dead, very different from if you've been searching for her for 5 minutes and found her dead. Two very different situations, but she doesn't go into any more than that. I think there is more here about this search for the girlfriend. I just was searching for my girlfriend. Or maybe Emma was doing something completely different, and this is storytelling mode, because you'll notice she's answered the question she was asked. What's the address of your emergency? I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. To stop there, wait for the next question. These guys are trained to get the information that they need to get from you as soon as possible. But Emma decides to go extra and give more information. And you'll notice that in priority terms, the more information she wants to give is not my girlfriend is dead, which would be most people's priorities, is to say that she was searching for her girlfriend and just was searching for her girlfriend. So potentially she wasn't searching at all. Potentially something else was going on, but she wants to create the impression and tell the story that she was searching for her girlfriend, which is why after the address, which is reassuring because she does give the address as soon as she's asked for it, She goes into this story. I just was searching for my girlfriend, sir, because I couldn't find her. So she's revealing the reason that she was searching for her girlfriend was she couldn't find her. That doesn't really illuminate anything, does it? That is why we search for things, because we can't find them, because we want to get them. Why couldn't you find her? What made you think you couldn't find her? And then she says, she's dead. That's pretty damn conclusive. Like many people said, like Emma had decided that she was dead. Now, I don't know how she came to that decision, because she doesn't say there is no pulse, or just looking at her, you know she must be dead. She does not say how she knows. She says she's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. I think that might go back to asking for the address again, so she feels like she's really answering the question. Reassuring, she's not hiding where she is. She's not trying to be obscure about it at all. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help. Now, I'd like to know what sort of help it is that she's looking for here, because obviously if someone is dead, then there's not very much help that you can give them. If someone has been murdered, then you maybe are scared. You maybe want the police to get there to find out the person that did it. There's all sorts of help you could be calling for here, but she's not specific about help. Please help. No urgency there either. It's just please help. It's not please help now. So that first question and answer, she does answer the question. She does give the address. But then she goes extra and gives more than she was asked for, which shows that she wants to convey something to the operator. Now, at this point, I'm not going to say whether that's making her look suspicious or whether that is entirely natural. All I'm going to say is she goes extra, which means in her head, there are things that she wants to say at this point here. That is storytelling, though. I just was searching for my girlfriend because I couldn't find her. She doesn't say what kind of help she wants. And she says searching, and it's really, really important to note this. She says, I just was searching for my girlfriend, sir, because I couldn't find her. She doesn't say that she found her girlfriend. And we shouldn't assume that she found her girlfriend. We should always just let ourselves be guided by the words that are said. So as far as we know from this call, she was searching for her girlfriend and couldn't find her. Not that she did find her, because she doesn't say that. The call continues. You said someone's dead at Piedmont Park, and Emma says, oh my God, at the same time there. She says, yes, sir, please send help, please. So what we have here is directly answering the question again. You said someone's dead at Piedmont Park? Yes. And yes, sir, again. So this calling the title of respect, sir, out there. Please send help, please. Please is said twice there. So it does seem as if she really wants help. But once more, she doesn't expand on what that help is. The operator says, all right, yes, ma'am, I'm going to send help to you. And Emma says, oh my God, oh my God. Now, in this call, which is 90 seconds, Emma says 7 oh my gods in that call. So she says, oh my God, a lot. What I'm seeing here, though, what I'm missing is what is causing the oh my God? There doesn't seem to be any concern expressed by Emma at all. Not concerned that there's a killer on the loose, that her girlfriend has been stabbed, that potentially she could be the next one to be targeted, but no concern expressed at all, other than this, oh my God, oh my God. Is that a trauma response? Oh my God, oh my God. But it said a lot, 7 oh my gods in the call. The operator says, all right, can I get your name, please? And she says, Emma Clark. You said, what's your name, ma'am? Because the operator obviously doesn't get it. Emma, with a question mark, says the operator. Clark, yes, sir. So right there, all right, can I get your name, please? Emma Clark. You said, what's your name, ma'am? Emma Clark, yes, sir. So she is here answering the question that she's been asked, and very sharply. Just compare that to the address question, because on the address question, it was, what's the address of your emergency? And her answer is, sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. The answer should stop there. That's the address of the emergency. But then we can really see the storytelling. I just was searching for my girlfriend, sir, because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help. Compare that to, can I get your name, please? Emma Clark. And that is all she says. Just short, sharp answer. We know it's true. We know it's Emma that made the call, but that's what the truth looks like. It's a short and sharp answer. Anything that's longer than is needed to give the truth is interesting and worthy of analysis. Nothing like that is needed here. The operator says, all right, Miss Emma. And Emma once again says, oh my God. May I get a callback number? Oh my God, yes, sir. Now, we don't hear a number in the call. I'm open to the fact it could have been redacted. They don't want to put Emma's mobile cell number in the call that's been released by the police. But as I said, normally that's just silent when the police redact phone calls. So did Emma not give her number there when asked? She does seem to hyperventilate a little bit because the operator tries to calm her down. All right, I'm here for you, Emma. Emma says, oh my God, again, one of the 7 oh my gods. And then she's asked, where is she at in the park? And Emma says, she's laying near the entrance, like I don't know how to explain it to... And there's a word after that. Please, if you listen to it and you can make out that word, then do drop me a comment and let me know. I don't know how to explain it to... What do you think that word is? The one we would be expecting is I don't know how to explain it to you, or I don't know how to explain it wouldn't be another one, but I don't know how to explain it to, and there's a sound, there is a word. The one that sounds closest to me is the word me. I don't know how to explain it to me. Now that wouldn't be expected. It would be very strange to be there, but that is what I heard when I got to it. But anyway, I don't know how to explain it. Is that leakage, as one of the commenters said? I don't know how to explain what's happened. Would be leakage something that is going on inside the head? I don't know how to explain any of this. I don't know how to explain it, is what Emma says there. She's laying near the entrance like, I don't know how to explain it. And as again, one of the commenters said, there are ways to explain it. But again, is this the stress that's just blocking clear thinking? Or is there something that is stopping her giving the location of where Katie's body is? We hear a noise in the background, which is obviously someone who has also seen Katie's body. And Emma says, did you just see that? That's very interesting. That is a thing. It's a concept. It's obviously something that is very remarkable because, if you had found a empty can of soda, you would say, did you just see that empty can of soda? You wouldn't say, have you just seen that? So that must be something very remarkable. We don't know what that is at this point, but it is depersonalized. Have you just seen that woman? Have you just seen her? Something like that would be a little bit closer. Now, why is she saying that? Well, it could be that it's depersonalized, that there is some distance between Emma and her girlfriend at this time. That would cause that to come out rather than her. It could be that she is just talking shorthand here just to, did you just see that? Or is there something else that we don't know about? Because it's, did you just see that, which is... means that something happened, right there and then. Did you just see that? Just can always mean things as well as sounding deceptive at times. It means just very recently. Did you just see that? So why has she used the words that? It is slightly depersonalized, but is there a reason for it? We hear the passerby say yes. And she says, that's my fucking girlfriend. And there is a change in her tone there because it sounds like it's done with a bit of a snarl, a lot more attitude than when she's talking to the 911 operator, where the attitude does not seem to be there. We hear the word fucking, which, she hasn't been cursing at all to the 911 operator. She's been, you please, and sir. She's been very, very nice. But then talking to this random stranger, this attitude turns up, and that's my fucking girlfriend. That's my fucking girlfriend, not she's my fucking girlfriend, which suggests, is there some resentment there, some anger, which is why we're getting this unpersonal term? It's not she's my girlfriend, that's my fucking girlfriend. And that anger, who is that directed to? I think Lina asked a great question there. Is that anger towards the person that did it? Is that anger towards the victim? Was she angry with her girlfriend at the time? Or is the anger towards something else, herself maybe? But there's a real tone shift there, where her tone goes from polite and civil on the 911 call to cursing and rather snarly towards the person. We hear the other person in the background say, what the fuck? And she then, yes, all right, hold on, says the operator. And Emma says, please, oh my God, dude, she's like dead, like it's so fucked. She calls him dude. Remember, it's been sir before. It's been nice, respectful, please, and sir. But when she's been pulled out of that politeness by talking to this stranger and going, that's my fucking girlfriend, all of a sudden the operator isn't sir anymore. He's dude. Please, oh my God, dude. She's like, she's dead. Like, it's so fucked. Now, this is, she's dead. Again, it sounds a little bit cold. You know, it's kind of like if you ran over something at the side of the road with your car. Oh, it's dead. Not your girlfriend. She's dead. Very harsh sounding. But also, again, how does she know she's dead? There's no indicator there to convey any information about how she knows that Katie is dead. Like, it's so fucked. It is a really interesting word there. This is so fucked. I would get it's so fucked. And she's swearing now. She's cursing at the 911 operator like it's so fucked. In fact, I don't think she actually finishes that fuck, does she? It was so fucked. So she realised she's using the F word and stopped saying it for the operator there. And the operator says, all right, I'm about to call Grady, okay? Emma says, please. And then she disappears because we hear the call between Grady, which is the hospital, and between the dispatcher, and they try and talk to Emma, and she has disappeared all the way through that part of the call. She never comes back. We're going to find out why that is from Emma very, very shortly. So listen, there's the 911 call. What do I think there? On the plus side, she answers questions directly, especially ones about where it was, what her name is. Therefore, she is listening, and she's not just an entire storytelling, getting her point of view across mode. The number, I don't know whether she gave her number or not, but look, she gave her name. She gave her relation to the victim as well. So it's not as if she was trying to be anonymous. Also, I believe, you know, like the emergency people will have your number anyway if you call them. So look, I don't think that one is too big of a red flag, but she does answer questions that she's asked directly. She does request help, and saying that she wants some help, although she's not specific about that help. She does request help rather than merely sharing information about what is happening there. She does seem to want to try and get some help. But red flags, things that would make me think there is a lot more going on here. The storytelling straight away. Gives her address, and then that I was searching for my girlfriend because I couldn't find her. That storytelling, is it alibi building, or is there something more going on where she feels she has to get this across as a matter of urgency about what she was doing when she found her girlfriend dead? There's a real lack of specifics to the call, as if she wants to keep it surface deep. She doesn't say what kind of help she wants, and she's very vague about the exact location of the body. It's at the entrance, but she doesn't want to give, or doesn't feel she can give, any further specifics than that. That tone shift when she comes away from talking to the operator and talks to the passerby is a big shift. Now, I don't think she was trying to be overly nice with that operator, but what was happening when she talked to that passerby? Is that her normal tone of voice compared to the operator voice? Was she putting on a polite voice for the operator when really she's really angry and snarly? It's a tone shift. I don't know. Calling it that. Did you just see that? That's my girlfriend. And it's fucked up as well. Strange wording there from Emma. I think really what we got with Emma is, I've got questions to ask. I want to dig in further to what it was that she was talking about on that 911 call. Shall we have another listen to it?
Atlanta 911, operator 795 now. What's the address to your emergency?
Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend, sir, because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help.
You said somebody's dead at Piedmont Park?
Yes, sir. Please send help. Please.
All right, yes, ma'am. I'm going to send help to you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right, can I get your name, please?
Emma Clark.
You said, what was your name, ma'am?
Emma.
Emma?
Clark. Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Emma, may I get a callback number?
Oh, my God. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm here, Miss Emma. Where's she at in the park?
She's right near the entrance. I don't know how to explain it to you. Did you just see that? That's my fucking girlfriend. What the fuck? Yes.
Alright, hold.
Please, oh my god, dude, she's dead, like, it's so fun.
Alright, I'm about to call Grady, okay?
Please.
So I've got some questions on the back of that. My biggest one is explain it to, what is that missing word? Did you hear it? Have you got a thought on it? Let me know in the comments, please. My questions for Emma are, why did you end the call? Why did you disconnect without hearing what help was coming, when that help was coming, and anything else that you needed to do in that situation? Why did you disconnect the call? What help did you need? What was your point in phoning 911? Because, yeah, it was informing them that something had happened, but you asked for help. What did you want to get from that 911 call? And why didn't she state it? Why did she leave the body? Because it's obvious she was far away from the body, both from the fact that the passerby was asked, did you see that? Which is a far away term, not did you see this, which is something that's close there. Also, when she was trying to give directions, it was obvious she was trying to give directions to somewhere that she wasn't. And why was she just searching? What brought her to the search? Because that was the biggest red flag in that call for me. Why was she just searching for her girlfriend? What had brought her to that, and why did she feel that she felt she had to explain that she was searching for her girlfriend on the 911 call? Those are questions I would have for Emma. And Emma's answered some of those questions. Here she is talking about when she found the body. It's a very, very short clip.
Of course, found her, and I initially didn't realize how bad it was. I didn't stick around.
And here's another one from Emma talking about the same situation.
I tried to feel for her pulse, but it was clear that she was already gone, and I turned around and I just ran out of the park because it was dark and I didn't know what was going on. I was terrified and shocked.
Now, on the 911 call, like I said, there were some reassuring factors, and also there were some red flags. Those interview clips that we heard there, well, they raise more questions for me as well, because there's some contradictions in there. I don't know if you spotted those, and some interesting word choices as well. So I'm going to dig more into the things that Emma has to say about the death of her girlfriend, Katie Janness, in the next episode from Never a Truer Word. NeverATruerWord.com is the website if you want to find out more episodes like this, more videos or podcasts like this. Then NeverATruerWord.com is a great place to go. Also, this episode, this case was suggested by someone in the comments, someone who got in touch on social media as well. So if you do want to get in touch on the socials, you will find out all the details for doing that at NeverATruerWord.com. And we'll see you soon for something new from Never a Truer Word.